Good evening and welcome to another night of Eagles hockey. Today, your Eagles are taking on Enfield Fermi. So, right now they're announcing the Enfield Fermi starting lineup, and it looks like we've got some. I hear we have some changes in way for our Eagles tonight. We'll see how the lineup shakes out. It is a Wednesday afternoon at 4:40 in the afternoon over in Newington Arena. The boys had a nice workout before practice. It looks like they'll be ready to play. We'll see how this game goes. Enfield Fermi is a 500 team. They have played some of the same games against teams that the Eagles have played, have beaten some of those. But we'll see how the Eagles head out here. Looks like they're going to start Domingo Rodriguez in goal today. Nick Hawk's going to be, with his new haircut and all, going to be out as your starting center. Paul Wheatley going to be playing as one of the wings. Tyler Garcia is going to be the opposite wing there. And I'm going to guess that our Twin Towers are going to be playing the back in the defensive side. So, Sean Fuller's going to get the start today. And Mitch Morena is going to go with Sean Fuller on the starting lineup. And there's the rest of your Eagles hockey team there ready to go. They'll be running the national anthem. So as that ends the national anthem, I find myself here with our cameraman, Nick Laredo, waiting for my partner in arms to arrive to help me and assist me with the play-by-play today. As having a 4:40 game today, sometimes it's very difficult to get to the rink when others have work to do, and that's where Mr. Hawk has been detained at his office, but I believe I hear rumor that he's on his way. So the boys are putting on their helmets, getting their stuff ready. Had a little change to the starting lineup from what we normally see as a defensive pair and as an offensive group. And we'll see how the boys fare against the Enfield Fermi team. I'm waiting as the refs are still sitting there. I'm not sure that they're even looking in the nets yet. They're talking over to the coaching staff. We'll take this minute to pause and come back when the game's ready to resume. Get ready for the drop of the first puck. Refs are over at the scores table right now, grabbing a puck from the scores bench, getting things ready, and looks like the group is there. It's surprisingly, we maybe have about 100 people here for a early Wednesday afternoon, which isn't too bad for a crowd. And the game's ready to start. Face-off won by Fermi. Enfield Fermi's in, long shot, gets blocked away wide by the defense. Picked up by Fuller. Over to Garofalo. Spins it back around. Dumps it in the corner, up the boards. He had Tyler Garcia. Puck gets cleared, dumped back in by Enfield Fermi. They're going to give chase, beat him around the backside, and that picked up by Garofalo. Going to take a big check right there. Puck comes all the way up to Fermi's D. Long shot by Fermi's D, tipped, and it goes wide. Fermi's going to pick this up in the corner. Dumped up the boards. It looks like it's Garcia throws it behind Wheatley. Off the boards, Fermi's D is going to chip this one all the way back in. Played by Domingo, left up over for Big Jim Garofalo. Steps away from one, taps it away from another. Fermi's going to intercept this one. Hawk's able to pick it up, stands by one. It's in the skates of Paul. Couldn't get through. Now it's through. Tyler's giving chase. He's inside the zone, dumps it into the corner. Tyler backhands it out in front of the net, over to Hawk. Hawk throws it over Wheatley, couldn't get it in the air. Garcia has it, dumps it back in. Kept in by the defense, dumped down. Fermi steals it at neutral ice. Has it inside, and we have an offsides coming. 13:56 left in the first. Face off just outside of Weathersfield zone. Portanova is going to take the face-off. Won by Enfield Fermi, dumped in the zone. It's going to go around the backside, around the back of the net. Morena's down there, throws it board to board, up the boards over to Horn. Horn backhands it, kept in by Fermi's D. Shot blocked away by Portanova, still kept in, dumped all the way down. We're going to have an offsides call as a puck, no, hand pass he called. So we had a hand pass on the Fermi player. Face-off will go all the way down. It'll be to the left side of Fermi's goal. Portanova's going to take the face-off. Face-off won by Fermi. Brought back left, right in front of the net. Backhand, but not out. Fermi's got it now. They get their clear coming through. They're coming up the left side. Pasewicz is able to move the puck away, but Fermi gets by him. Spins around, down low. Pasewicz plays a man off the puck. Puck's loose. In the skates of the Fermi players and Tyler Pasewicz. Puck dumped back down, up the boards, up the glass. Fermi players able to keep it in and dump it down below. Fermi's got it down below the net. It's loose out in front. Picked up by Horn. Thrown over to Wolfer, who leaves it for Portanova. Fermi's able to pick this one off. Morena picks it up in the corner. Loses it in the doorway there. Now picked up by Wolfer. Loses it to a Fermi player. Dumps it back in his own. Wolfer again tries to work it up. Couldn't get his clear. Fermi's inside. Steps by a man. Looking for a backhand shot that goes wide of the net. Picked up by Pasewicz off the glass. Kept in by Fermi. Tipped up by Horn. Out to neutralize, and Fermi's going to pick it up and regroup. Anthony Portanova's giving chase. Got worked off the play, but still has a puck in his skates. They're working against the boards. Puck's still in there. Anthony's got it pinned in, not letting it out. Puck finally comes out. It's loose in front. Couldn't get there. That was Curtis giving chase. Puck comes all the way back around the other side. Kept in by Cam. Cam dumps it down low. Giving chase is Curtis. Steals a puck from the Fermi player, but Fermi's able to regain it with a double body. Puck thrown up by Fuller. Gets by him. Fermi's got a break coming in. Garofalo's with him. He gets by Garofalo. He's inside the zone. Deeks Domingo, and he shoots and scores. .12:08 left in the first. Fermi takes a 1-0 lead. Pinch by Fuller. No recovery back on the other side. Garofalo got beat in speed. Fermi was able to get that one down, deke Domingo, and put it in the net. And that shift was a revamped third line, and we'll talk more about that after. Hawk's going to take this face-off, picked up by Fermi, controlled, thrown up the boards, dumped in the zone. Garofalo's going to give chase. Throws it around the back of the net, picked up by Fuller, back over to Garofalo. Up the boards, not too far. Wheatley's there, gets by one, throws it right to a Fermi player. Picked up by Hawk, who clears the zone. Over to Garcia. Garcia beats his man in. He's inside the zone. He's got Wheatley with him. Couldn't get to the puck as a Fermi player fell on it. Got a call coming. Hawk has a puck. Round the backside of the net. Looking for a place to go. Plays it out in front. Puck loose. And we're going to have a face-off. So the Fermi captain's going in. They haven't given a call yet as to what they're giving him. Looks like interference for 2 minutes. So with 11:34 left in the first, WMR is going to go on a power play. And we'll see what the boys can produce. Face-offs to Fermi's right side. Face-off won by Hawk. Brought back over to Wheatley. Shot into the body of the goalie, and he holds on. Face-off again to the left side. Won by Fermi. Dumped up the boards, and Fermi's got an out. They're clearing the zone. At neutral ice. Stepped up. That was Pasewicz. Fermi's going to dump this one in. Picked up by Morena. It's around the backside of the net. Throws it over to Hawk. Hawk's moving up and dances by one. He's got Tyler up on the side. Hits Tyler. Tyler dumps it in into the far corner. Fermi's going to pick this one up. Ice it up the boards. Kept in by Morena. Dumped down low. Picked up by Wheatley. Wheatley's there. Throws it to Tyler. Long shot blocked away by Fermi's D. Puck's against the sideboards. Kept in by WMR. Now Fermi's got a break. He's by one player. He's by Morena. He's coming in. Takes a shot. Domingo's able to block this one, and it goes into the netting and outside the general field, so we'll have a face-off to the right side. Face-off to the right side of Domingo. One by Portanova, dumped back down to D. Garofalo has a little altercation there. Takes his time, looks for a place to go. Throws it up the boards, over to Wolfer. Wolfer's outside the zone. Picked away by Fermi. Wolfer puts a check on, and the puck's loose. Fermi's going to dump this in on net. Kick to the right side by Domingo. Picked up by Fuller. Round the backside of the net. Up to Wolfer. Wolfer loses control of it. Fermi picks it up. They go across the ice. Inside the zone, looking to step by one. Picked up by Fermi again. Knocked away by WMR. That's Fuller, who leaves it for Portanova. Throws it over to Wolfer. Couldn't move the puck forward. Fermi's able to steal it and dump it in the zone. Good job by Fuller to keep that puck out from getting too far. Picked up by Horn. Horn's at neutral ice. Horn dumps his puck in wide of the net. It's going to bounce right all the way back. Kicked up by Fermi. They're going to throw it up the boards and kept in. Nope. It bounced over Garofalo, and it's coming all the way down. Wheatley's going to give chase. Wheatley picked this up behind the backside of his net. 10 seconds left on a power play. Up the boards he goes indirect to Tyler. Tyler backhands, back steps, looks for a place to go. Steps by one. Can't step by the other. Throws it over to Hawk. Hawk's inside the zone. Looking for a shot. Drops it for Wheatley. Shot low. Blocked away by the goalie. Loose out in front. Pulled up by Hawk. Wheatley's there. Can't throw it across. Tyler couldn't get a shot at it. Fermi dumps the puck up. Picked up by Hawk right at the top. Got no place to go with it. Dumps it down in the middle. It's loose out front. The shot goes wide. Pressure by Wheatley. Puck. He's got it down low. Leaves it for Hawk. Picked off by Fermi. Loose out in front. Fermi has it. Picks a puck up. They got one man up. Couldn't get by Fuller as he's able to tip that puck away. Steps up with it and dumps it inside the zone. Puck dumped up. That's Laredo with it. Down in the corner. Dumps it down low. Now he's giving chase. Fermi's got it coming through, right through neutral ice. Inside the zone. Leaves a drop pass. Kept in by Fermi. Laredo takes a man down going through there. Dumped over by, that was Cam Cetek. Fermi's got it down low. They step by one man. He's loose out front. Backhand goes high and over the net. Dumped away by Pasewicz. Thrown up the boards. Played up the boards. That's Cetek. Throws it across. He's got Ryan Cardis. Puck goes all the way down in the corner. Cardis is down there behind the net. Fermi's able to steal the puck away from him. Throws it up the boards. Kept in by Fermi. Now they're moving outside the zone. At neutral ice, Fermi's by one. Pasewicz stands him up, but it's picked up. The rebound's picked up by Fermi. Loose behind the net. Dumped around by Pasewicz. It's going to go all the way up to Fermi play, who gets down there first and dumps it behind the back of the net. Fermi gains control in the back of the net. That's Morena down there working his way off of there. Puck's put into the corner. Pasewicz throws it up the glass. Fermi comes out with it, takes a shot, blocked away by their own player. Fermi regroups, throws it on the backside. Drops it back. Laredo's got it. Throws it out, picked off by Fermi. Kept inside the zone. They step right one. Loose, puck's loose. Fermi couldn't get a shot off. Picked up, it looks like it's Portanova there. Throws it all the way across. Leaves it for Laredo, dumps it down, and we'll have a line regroup. Fermi picks it up around the backside of the net, dumps it D to D. Throws it up the boards. He's moving up on his right side. Skates by one player outside their zone. Into neutral ice. Left for another Fermi player. Dumped around Fuller. Inside the zone. He's down low at the goal line. Leaves it out in front. Tipped away by WMR. That's Wolfer who comes out with it. Throws it up for Portanova. Anthony's coming up the left side. Inside the zone. He has it. Dumps it down low. Wolfer's going to be giving chase. Throws it around the back wall. Over to Garofalo, who dumps it one wide of the net. Picked up by Fermi as they come through. Dumped up the boards all the way down. This would make him on net. Dominguez's going to have to play it as it does, and he's going to hold on.
So for those just joining the telecast, how would you recap the event so far?
A bad pinch. A slow alert to finding out that it was a bad pinch from the opposite D, and they got beat with speed on a breakaway.
And how is it territorially other than that?
The first 3 minutes were more of a Fermi, and after that, it's been both sides. So I think the boys have regrouped and, figured out they can apply some pressure, and they're doing a better job at it. This puck's down behind the backside of Weathersfield. Garofalo's got it. Around the back of the net. Spins by one. Gets by the player. He's got some time. Throws it into the netting with a wedge shot, and we'll have a face-off to the right side of Dingo. Dentist. Face off one. Wheatley's got it. Comes out of the zone. He's got some room. Gets it all the way over to Tyler. Garcia's there. Gets across the blue line. Loses a handle on it. Throws it out in front. Picked up by Fermi. Loose out in front. Still loose. Looks like that's Wheatley that comes out with it. Dumps it down low to Hawk. Nick Hawk's got himself pinned in a corner. Fermi's there, puts some pressure on him, throws it right back up into the body of Nick Hawk, who sidesteps one, leaves it for Wheatley. Wheatley's there looking for a shot, takes a shot, past the net, and dumped back in by Tyler Garcia. Goes around the backside of the net. Fermi's going to be the first one there. Tries to throw it up. Hawk puts the body on him. Couldn't do anything with it. Hawk steals the puck again. Steps by one. Trying to get a shot. Puts a nice shot. Just goes wide of the net. Fermi's going to back in this one. It's going to go outside the zone. Fuller's going to get there and dump it back in. Fermi goes D. Coming up their left side. Cross ice pattern. Picked up by Cameron. Dump back in. We'll have no icing there as Fermi touches the puck. Fermi regroups D, looking for pressure for WMR as they were changing lines. Fermi's out through neutral ice. Dumps it in the zone. It's going to be picked up by Moreno. Moreno has it. He falls going down. The puck's still loose. He dumps it back. Fermi's able to hold on to it. Throws it up the boards. Fought up there. Fermi's D picks this one up. Long shot into the body of Domingo. Picked up by Cardis. Cardis is skating this one out. Cardis is by one. Dumps it down low. Giving chases Laredo with Cardis, and it looks like Cardis goes down trying to work the man off. Laredo works his man off, but Fermi's able to progress the puck up. They get by Paseo. It's inside the zone. Giving chases Cameron. Fermi takes a shot off the side of the post and moves to the right side. Puck loose behind the backside of the net. Fermi's moving up his boards. Steps out in front. Giving chases Laredo. Picked off by Cardis. Long shot blocked by Laredo. He's got it. He backhands it up the boards, trying to hit Cardis through. Cardis just couldn't get there. The Fermi player beats him down, and Fermi's going to regroup around the backside. Fermi throws his puck up, coming through, leaves it at neutral ice, coming through the zone, tipped away, picked off by, looks like it's Portanova who has it, works his man off, dumps a puck outside the zone, and Fermi dumps it back in. Moreno has it. He's going to look for a place to go. He hits Horn right there. Horn gets the clear, but couldn't do anything with it as Fermi steals and puts it back down. Pasewicz goes D, looking for Portanova. Puck bounces right back out towards Domingo. He holds that bouncing puck, and we'll have a face-off.
It's a nice run of continuous action. All three lines seeing action without a whistle. Some good scoring opportunities by the first line, and looks like we got Cam playing a little bit of center now.
The third line's got revamped a bit, and we'll discuss later. WMR wins a faceoff, goes to Fuller, up towards Garofalo. Garofalo throws it up the board, tipped off a Horn, not cleared, and dropped back down by Fermi around the backside. Garofalo's going to give chase, throw it up the boards. He's got Wolfer there. Wolfer leaves it for Portanova. Wolfer picks this one back up, headman to Portanova, bounces over his stick, and we're going to have an icing call coming here.
Good job there by WMR. Almost able to spring them in either on a breakaway or on a 2-on-1, but just out of the reach of the forward. And the faceoff will be all the way back in the WMR zone to Domingo's left.
Faceoff with 3:25 left. WMR trailing 1-0. Anthony's going to have to back out of there. They're moving him out as he was adjusting his mouthpiece. Wolfer's going to take this faceoff. Wins it back to Portanova. Portanova has it up, throws it across, but right to a Fermi D. They dump the puck down low. Giving chase to Garofalo, throws it around the boards. He's got Horn. Horn's waiting for it. Dangerous thing to do is just to sit there and wait for it. He does get his clears. It bounced over the Fermi player. Dumps one down in the far corner. Giving chases Wolfer. Fermi's going to beat them to it. Wolfer's going to put a body on him. Picked up by Portanova. Round the back of the net. Wolfer's there. Fermi's able to throw it up the boards. Fuller pinches. Looks like Tyler Garcia dropped back to defense right there as the puck's up in the corner. Picked up by Portanova. Dumped down low. Fermi's able to kick it out to the side. Throws it up the boards. There'll be no icing here as Fuller will be able to get to it first. Fuller's going to pick it up, throw it around the back of the net. Looking for a place to go. Throws it back D. Garofalo has it. Backhands it back to Fuller. Nice setup there. Looking for a place. He has Portanova in the middle. Anthony's got it outside the zone. Moving up with him is, looks like Paul Wheatley. Anthony dumps his one in. Wheatley's going to give chase as they get a line change. Fermi has it. They bring it up to the left side. Going to be picked up by Pasewicz, who's going to dump this right back down on the Fermi player, down on the line. Fermi throws it up and outside the zone. This is going to come all the way down. Domingo's going to let it go for an icing, and we'll have an icing call.
So 2:07 left in the first period. Fermi up 1-0. And since I arrived, play's been relatively even, I'd say.
Like I said, the play of the game was a bad pinch and a bad cover on the defensive side, which allowed a man on a breakaway. Hawk's going to take this face off. Wins it. Shot gets blocked away by the D. Fermi's going to pick this one up going down low. Throws it out. Picked off by Tyler. Garcia has it. Steps by one. Dumps it down low. Tried to hit Hawk. It just went too far. Fermi's going to throw this all the way around the boards. Pasewicz is going to keep it in. Over to Hawk. Hawk steps by one. Gets tripped up. No call coming. Backhand shot by Wheatley in it. The goalie holds on.
Nice job again by the line of Hawk, Wheatley, and Garcia. Another nice scoring opportunity. Puck squirted free to Wheatley, and Fermi's goalie slid across and got the cover.
Face off again to Fermi's left. Hawk will take this. Wins it back. Over to Pasewicz. Throws a shot. Blocked by the Fermi player. They got a guy out in front. Tyler does a great job at picking that puck up and throwing it back out. Puck dumped down by Garcia. Round the backside. Fermi's there. Hawk's giving chase. Fermi throws it up the boards. They get their clear coming through. Morena dumps the man right there. Now we got a call coming. Not sure on who it is. Interference on Morena. Looked like a yard sale there for a moment.
Yeah, possibly a little bit of a borderline call, but nevertheless, Mitch got himself caught standing still, and really the only way to slow him down was to step into his path.
Yep.
And that's probably a 50-50 one these days as to whether you're going to get a penalty called on you.
If the puck were another 3 feet closer to the player, that wouldn't have been called. Face off to Domingo's left. Won by Fermi. They pick it up. They bring it around the backside of the net. Garofalo's there. Can't get the clear. Throws up the... That was C-Tech, who couldn't get the puck to leave the zone. Garofalo's going to pinch us against the boards. Fermi's down there. They kick it out. Put it over, picks it up, throws it high off the glass. Fermi player's right there. C-Tech's able to tip it out so they get the clear. Fermi regroups, brings it up to the left side, inside the zone. Moved over by C-Tech. Gets his clear as he falls down coming through, but gets that puck out of the zone. Anthony waved out C-Tech off so that he can get down there, get all the way down. Garofalo's going to be their man on him. Throws it all the way down, and this will be a nice clear for WMR. Fermi has it on the backside of the net. Throws it up to the left side, moving up the line. Neutralized, throws this around. It's going to come all the way around the boards. They're pinching two guys in over on that side to clear the puck. Moved away by Fuller. Puck's into the Zamboni dip that's over there. Fermi comes out with it around the backside of the net. He's just holding it at the goal line, dumps it down low. Looking for a place, throws it back up. Hawk picks this one up, and he throws it all the way down and on net. Forces the Fermi goalie to actually paddle down, move it to the side. Hawk's going to beat him over there to it. Couldn't get there in time. Fermi's making a break coming through. Pasewicz is going to stand up. Nice job by Tyler, and picks this one off. And that's going to end the first period. So at the end of one, it's Enfield Fermi 1, WMR 0. Here we are for the start of the second period. WMR still got a man in the box for 35 seconds. They did a good job at killing that penalty off in the first side. Puck left out, picked up by WMR, thrown up the boards. It's going to come all the way down and around the backside of the net. Fermi's going to pick this one up. Leaves it for Hawk. Hawk has it, couldn't do anything with it. Fermi gets it, moves it up the right side. Wheatley's right there to steal it from him. Takes a hit, goes down, and a call's coming.
Just an offside call, looks like, huh?
And exactly, that's what it looks like, just an offsides call. 17 seconds left in the power play for Fermi. Hawk's going to take this. Dumped into the body, dumped over to the side. Fermi gets down by one. The puck goes around the backside. Left out front for Fermi. Puck still loose, chipped up by WMR and outside the zone. Fermi's goalie's going to play this. It's up to the right side of the net. He's going to leave it for one of his players. Hawk's going to chase, and the puck gets kicked around the boards. Wheatley's right there, blocks the puck away, dumps it down, not outside the zone. Hawk couldn't do anything with it. Fermi gets it, steps by one, stolen by Wheatley. Picked up by Hawk, penalty's over. Hawk has it in his skates, kicked up by Fermi, and dumped inside the zone. Garcia's going to give chase, work his man off. Tyler gets interfered with. We got a call coming, and Fermi's going into the box for an interference call.
Good job by Tyler Garcia there, playing that puck, and the Fermi player only played the man and able to out-leverage Garcia on that, knock him over, but in the process to draw a 2-minute penalty. So WMR goes on the power play, and Anthony Portnova out there with Wolfer, and Horn on offense.
Face off into Portnover, skates back to Wolfer. Shots high and over the net. Puck comes up the boards, dumped back in by the defense, round the backside. It's going to kick all the way up. Wolfer's going to get there. He's going to throw it up to Pasewicz. Dump back down to Wolfer. Intercepted by Fermi. Puck's loose. Tipped up and outside the zone by Fermi. Fermi's racing over there. Pasewicz is going to get back. Morena's going to get back. Plays a player off the puck. Morena has it. Gets tipped away by one. Still has it. Dumps it inside the Wethersfield bench, and we'll have a face-off right about center ice.
So a couple of wedge shots there by the WMRD, trying to get the puck deep into the zone in this case. So face-off will be out at center ice. 1:33 left in the power play. 13:36 left in the second period. 1-0 Fermi.
Hawk's going to take the face-off. Picked up by Hawk right from the face-off. Works wide around the zone, looking for a place to go. Goes down inside the hole that's there. Fermi dumps this one outside their zone. It looks like he caught an edge at that Zamboni door where the slope is. He's very unhappy with himself right now.
Yeah, you like to think that water will freeze level, but we all know if it freezes fast enough, there can be a little slope, and they got a pretty good slope by that door.
Well, part of that slope, I watch the Zamboni operators chipping that away so they can get the door closed. Hawk wins the faceoff. Shot right off the back. Rebound loose and covered by Fermi.
Good scoring opportunity right off the draw by Garcia and Wheatley. Garcia and Wheatley.
That's what he said, Garcia
and Wheatley.
Face off to Fermi's
I could have
left.
said Sean
Hawks-
Wheatley because I like
That
to
would have been
credit him
dad,
once
though.
in a while.
Fermi puts it up the boards. They get to clear coming out of the zone. Fuller's going to be the first one down there. Throws it back up the boards, picked up by Hawk. Hawk dumps it in by one man. Couldn't get by to the other man. Fermi dumps it up, leaves it out in front. Fuller's there. Puck loose in his skates. Picked up by Hawk. Hawk's moving right up through the middle. Inside the zone. Stops. Looks for a place to go. Steps by one. Looking for a shot. Takes a shot. Blocked away by the goalie. Garcia back to Fuller. Fuller throws it back to Garcia. Garcia steps up, looking for a place. He's got the far D. That's Garofalo. Shots blocked by the Fermi player. Loose, dumped in by Garofalo. It's going to go down the backside of the net. Fermi throws it up the boards, kept in by Garofalo. Long shot up in the air. It's a wedge shot that hits the back glass. Fermi dumps it in, kept in by Fuller. Tipped out by Fermi, picked up by Garofalo. Did a nice job of being back. Fuller has it now, dumps it down low. Comes around the backside of the net. Chases Wheatley. They throw it up the boards. Kept in by WMR. Left out in front for Hawk. Puck loose. Goalie's going to hold on.
A little extracurricular activity there. A little bumping. Boys being boys after the whistle.
And Fermi's putting a man in a box, so there'll be a 5-on-3 for 12 seconds. Got too many men on the ice. Somebody's got to be looking at this. Too many men!
No, I don't think they called him there.
Where did he put him? He's sitting in the box, isn't he?
One
On the bench.
One
Okay.
in and
Puck
one.
picked up. Shot by Marina. Loose. The rebound
nice
comes out to
shot.
the right side. Wolfer has it. Dumps it back up. Morena couldn't do anything with it. Fermi's by him. Giving chase is porting over. Fermi's in the zone. Good back check by Pasewicz. Fermi regroups. Puck's up on the backside. Dumped out by Pasewicz. Fermi's able to walk by one. Stepped up on the line. Dumps it behind the back of the net. Morena throws it up the boards. Couldn't get it up to Horn. Fermi's going to regroup. Pick it up down low. Steps aside of one. Tipped away by, that was Wolfer. Picked up by Anthony Portanova. Anthony couldn't get in the zone. He's going to dump it down low. Round the back of the net it goes. Fermi's going to beat him there. Portanova's going to work him off. Wolfer's there. Throws it up by the backside of the net. Fermi's player's going to pick this one up and throw it up the boards. Kept in by WMR. Over to Horn. Centering pass just goes over Portanova's stick. Nothing happens with it. Portanova checks a player into the boards. Puck gets picked up by Fermi. They're inside the zone. Long shot on Domingo. And he gloves it and holds on.
Nice job by Domingo there. Flashing out that glove. Getting the face off to his left with 11:10 left in the second. 1-0 Fermi.
Face-off won by Fermi out to the D. Picked up, tipped away by, looks like it was Garofalo there. Fermi still gains control. Tipped away by Cameron. Up the boards and out by Fermi. They're going to pick it up. Cameron's going to put a check on him. Puck's going to be picked up by Garofalo. Hawk gets his change. Thrown up the boards. Over towards Laredo, who wasn't in the zone yet as Hawk was changing. He was a late change arrival. Dumped back in by Fermi around the back of the net. Fuller's down there. Fermi comes out with it. Steps out and across the people. Steps by one. Loose. Shot goes wide. Rebound tipped out in front. Picked up by Curtis. Curtis tips it up the boards. It's coming through the middle. Curtis is going to beat the player. Backhands one. It goes wide of the net. Fermi has it. They tip it up the ice. It's coming around the back corner. Fermi's going to give chase. They dump it around the backside. It's still loose behind the back of the net. Fermi's going to get it. Dump it around the boards again. Fuller's there to pinch it in. Keeps the puck in. Dumps it down low. Fermi's going to pick this one up. Fermi throws it around the backside. Up and outside the zone. Dumped in by, well, nope. Tipped away by the D. Fermi picks this one up. Gets by one. Loses it. Pasewicz throws it up the boards and gets his clear. Fermi dumps it back inside the zone. Delayed offside's coming. Picked up by Fuller, who throws it back around the other side of the net to Pasewicz, who has it behind the net. Up the boards over to Curtis. Curtis gets the clear. Tips by a Fermi player. Their D comes back and picks this one up. Through neutral ice. Tipped away by Curtis. Picked off by Pasewicz. Throws it up the boards. The Hawk. He throws it up the ice. Should be an icing call coming here, and there is.
A little bit choppy there for WMR. Had a hard time getting the right line combinations on, really, for the last minute and a half or so. Had some guys playing out of position during that time period.
Yeah, they got caught with a bad shift there, and you can't just change when you want to. So they did a good job at holding the fort. Face off to the right side of Domingo. Puck goes around the backside of the net. Giving chases Garcia. Takes a check. Couldn't get the puck on it. Got a penalty call coming. Delayed offside's coming. Sitting out there. Garcia has it. Throws it up. Tips off of, looks like it was Paul Wheatley. Fermi dumps it back in. Comes all the way down. Garcia's going to beat his man over to the corner. Spins around from one. Couldn't do anything with it. Loses handle. Gains control again. Comes through. He leaves it over for Hawk. Hawk's inside the zone. Hawk throws it back in towards Wheatley. Loose. Shot. Rebound. Held on to by the goalie.
Nice job by Tyler Garcia. Got into the net. A little slip pass through the legs of the defenseman by Hawk, and just not able to poke that puck home. Getting this line's getting scoring opportunities, though.
They're getting their chances, and you know, that goalie had that when it came off of him, about 2 feet away, and he was able to crawl up and pick that up and hold on. Won by Fermi. We're out the faceoff. Tipped back in. Kicked by. It runs off the Fermi player. He's got a fast break by Pasewicz. He's in for the shot. Backhand, and it goes in.
So again, puck just inside the blue line. Shot really into the defenseman, and far defenseman for WMR flat to the play and not able to get back in time. So it's really a blue line, defensive zone blue line all the way in breakaway, and tucks a backhander by Domingo.
Face-off won by WMR, dumped over towards Garofalo, throws it up the boards over to Portanova. In the skates of a Fermi player. Loose out in front, it gets dumped all the way down. There'll be no icing here. Puck goes around the backside of the boards, dumped over, comes all the way back over. That's Horn that has it, throws it out in front, right to a Fermi player. Puck comes all the way back down in the corner. Fermi still has control around the backside of the net. Leaves it out in front, rebound and a shot, bounces off the post. Portanova has it, throws it up off the glass. Too far for Wolfer, but he does get his clear. Wolfer's going to give chase, pushes a player out. Fermi gains control, dumps it back over, outside the zone, moving up their left side. Tipped away at the blue line. Puck picked up by Fermi. Now it's picked up again. Knocked off the play was Fuller, and a shot by Fermi that scores.
Looked like Domingo had a beat on that, and just kind of maybe a little casual flash in the blocker out and gets beat. So very quickly, Fermi knocks 2 home, and what looked like an even game at 1-0, really even positionally, territorially, quickly is a 3-0 game.
Fermi wins this faceoff. They dumped it down, but WMR is going to pick this one up. dumps it back over. Fermi has it. They regroup. Throws one all the way down. Goes wide of the net. We'll have an icing call coming here.
So let's see if WMR can get a little something going here. Going to need a little bit of energy from the third line. And you got some of the right guys out there to provide you some energy. Get them back into this ball game.
Face off to the left side of Fermi's goal.
And everything's a ball game, even if there's no
Everything's
ball.
a ball game. Face off one. Laredo has it. Throws the loose one in front. C-Tech has it. Backhands. Puck loose again. And it goes in. It goes in.
That could be
Ryan
Curtis. Nice job there by the third line. Good energy. Getting that puck to the net. And shot on by Cam. And rebound knocked home by Ryan Curtis.
Nice job. Weak shot, got out there, got blocked away. Cam put the second shot on there. Goalie played it. Curtis was able to put that rebound home. Got him right through the 5-hole.
How many does Ryan have on the year?
I believe that is one. And that ties him with our cameraman, Nick Laredo.
The all-time
Cameron picks his
career
puck up.
list.
He's inside the zone, looking to put another shot. Puck loose. Laredo there with a rebound. Couldn't get it to go. Throws the backhand out in front. Puck dumped all the way out. Fermi's got it. They're past Morena. That's Masayowicz is able to tip that puck away and put it down low. Tyler's going to work the man down back low. Morena plays a body, works him off the puck, pinches him in the corner. Puck still loose. Masayowicz playing it. Morena plays it. Now he's got a penalty coming up on Morena. Another senseless penalty.
Yeah, not a good penalty there. You know, the puck had already popped free to WMR, had possession and was ready to take it up the other side. And really that's coming off the heels of possibly the best third line shift of the year, where not only did they score a goal, but they had consistent offensive zone pressure and easily could have had two guys tie Nick Laredo on the same shift on the all-time scoring list.
I thought for sure his brother was putting that one in. Face off, out to the right side. Picked up by WMR, thrown in loose out in front. Tipped to the side, still loose. Fermi has it. Puck loose to the right side, dumped, and they got there clear. Boy, that was really close as two centering passes came right through the crease. Fermi's going to dump this down, bounces off the back of the ref. Going to be picked up, it looks like Fuller has it. Fuller skates around the net, throws it off the boards. Fermi's going to keep this one in right at the blue line. They stop, they drop it down low to the right side. Shot gets tipped and goes wide into the far corner. Good job by Garofalo. Works a man off the puck, pins it to the side of the boards. Fermi now comes in looking to work it off. Garofalo still working against him. Puck loose, clearing pass, couldn't get out. Hits a Fermi player. They're able to keep it in. They dump it down low. Wolfer tries to put a check on him in. Moves in this side. Domingo pushes that puck down right out to Wolfer. Going to come up to WMR, and it's going to get to clear. A lot of body contact down there as the boys are starting to beat up on each other. Yeah. Puck coming around. Hawk's giving chase. Fermi's moving through center ice. Here comes Hawk coming to work him over. Able to lift the stick. Fermi couldn't play that one well, and they have an offsides call coming. Oh, no, a hook on Nick Hawk.
Wow. Wow, I thought he got even with him there and had stick-to-stick contact even with him.
So just like that, WMR's got 2 men in a box. Have to kill off a 5-on-3 for 50 seconds. Poor Paul Wheatley will be the only chaser out there. This isn't a way to get back in the game. Fermi's got the puck on the defensive side. Wheatley's going to give chase all the way around. Fermi clears that puck up. Right back to their D. Looking for a place to go. Tie, hop, slot. Shot goes wide. Rebound right there. Played off by their own player. Puck goes into the corner. Paul does a good job of not committing himself to give a chase down low. Fermi picks this one up. Skates around the back of the net. All the way up front. Shot blocked away by Wheatley. It bounces wide again. 22 seconds left on the first penalty. Fermi has it. Throws it to a guy up front. Long shot wide of the net. Fermi's other D's pinch it in from the bottom left. Dumps it back down to the top side. Who dumps it down low to him. Steps up in front of one. All the way across to the other side. Picked up. Shot into the net. Beats Domingo glove side. With 6 seconds left on the first penalty. It's unfortunate. 6 more seconds and you clear both men without.
So penalties really causing some problems here for WMR, and they're going to have another minute 16 to kill in a 5-on-4 situation.
Face-off will be at center ice. Cam's going to take it. It looks like he's got Colin Horn out there with him on the penalty kill. Puck in. Left over for Horn. Horn's going to try to beat him there. Does chip it up the boards. Minute 10 left on the power play for Fermi. Fermi's moving up the left side. They're inside the zone. Skates by one. Gets by Pasewicz, but the puck goes all the way down low. Fermi drops it off. Leaves it back for their D at the top of the point. They drop it down low at the face-off circle. He's stepping in. Dumps it back up for the point. Point man walks in, takes a shot, and they score. They beat Domingo glove side again. And that makes his game 5-1.
So consecutive power play goals. That one a rocket to the blocker side. And Fermi, 4 goals in the first 10 or so minutes of this period, has gone up 5-1. And it looks like we got matching penalties there. A little scrum right around the net at the time of the goal. So Mitch Moreno is going to be back in the box. And
that should bring the irony of his coach, as that's the second penalty that he's had in 2 shifts.
I'm not sure if they're going to go 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 here. Really not sure what the delay is as well. No signal as to what's going on. We have the referees both over at the Fermi bench.
And now they're heading over to discuss it with WMR. So as we wait to see what happens, they haven't given a call. I'm going to guess they both got a roughing of some type. They didn't put in anything on the clock, no fives, no second man in the box. So I'm going to guess both went for a roughing. Face-off one, dumped out, picked up by Wheatley. Wheatley's inside the zone. Tries to take a shot right there. Steps around one player, leaves it for the defense. Over to Pasewicz. He has it. He puts a shot. Blocked by the goalie and kicked to the left side. Wheatley's right there to pick it back up. Dumps it down low over to Hawk. Hawk's pushed into the boards. Picked up by Fermi. Kept in by Tyler. Then it's finally cleared back out. Tyler dumps it inside the zone. Gets to the Fermi defenseman. He's going to bring it around the backside of his net. Throws it up over. Picked up, knocked away by Wheatley. Now back around the backside of the net. Wheatley's giving chase. Fermi gets it clear. Intercepted by Pasewicz, who touches it, and it was still offside.
A little offensive zone possession there by WMR, but really unable to mount anything towards the net. Face-off will be outside the Fermi defensive zone. Draw to be taken by Portnova.
So Anthony to take this face-off. He's got Wolfer with him and Horn. Face-off comes right out, and Fermi almost jumps on it. Good job by the defense of chipping this one out, but Fermi comes back out with it. Fermi's inside the zone by Fuller, looking for a shot. Puts it up and backs off of Domingo. Rebound goes wide of the net. It's behind the back of the net now. Loose out. Fuller has it. Dumps it in the corner. That was Garofalo. Dumps it in the corner. Horn tries to throw it up the board. Couldn't do anything with it. Fermi picks this one back up. They dump it all the way down low. Off the skates of one of their players. Picked up by Fuller. Fuller's looking for a place to go. Played off the puck by a Fermi player. Throws it up the boards towards Horn. Horn throws it right up into a pile of Fermi players. They come out with it. Okay, that's Fuller is able to dump it back around as he skated it around the backside of the net. Horn throws it up the boards. Kept in by Fermi. Kicked out of the zone by Horn. Picked up by Portnova. Throws a pass for Wolfer, but it's intercepted by Fermi. Long shot on Domingo. He kicks that one, blocks it away. Puck thrown up the boards over towards Wolfer. Leaves it right for their D. Shot gets blocked by their own players. Fermi tried to put one on net there. Puck goes down all the way down around the backside. Picked up by Fuller. Thrown up the boards. Horn takes a check. Puck loose at the boards. Horn steps by one player. Fermi's able to chip it out in front. Tipped away by WMR. Fermi picks it back up. Looking for a place to go. Dumps it down low. Going to be picked up again by Fermi. Stepping out, steps by one, steps by another. Shot by Domingo, blocked away with the pads. Fermi still has control. Now WMR has it. That's Portnova. Throws it high off the glass. It's going to be an icing call coming here.
Shame maybe he didn't get a little bit more air under that and not have it be icing, but second period, long change. WMR definitely needed to get a fresh set of legs out there. They spent a lot of time playing D in their zone. Third line comes out, and again, coming off some pretty good shifts. Let's see what they can do here.
Face off Domingo's left into the boards. That's Curtis. Throws it up off the glass. Bounces wide. Should be an icing. Nope, and it was. Ryan Curtis did a hell of a job trying to get back down there, and actually the entire line almost made it down there by the time the puck got there.
Ryan Curtis again with absolutely outstanding hustle. Likely icing, but he's going to the whistle every time.
C-Tech's going to take this face-off. Brought back over. Fermi's player picks it up. Long shot. Waffle board saved by Domingo. Fermi throws it up. Laredo steals it, throws it up the boards, gets his clear, but Fermi's able to back up and pick up the puck. They go D to D. Back to the other side. Up on the boards. C-Tech's got it. Laredo dumps it back into the zone. It's going all the way down. Giving chase is Curtis, who's going to work his man down low. Curtis loses the stick. Fermi comes out with it. They're moving up the right side. Fermi hits his player coming up the left side. By Pasewicz. He stops. He pops. Couldn't get a shot off. Throws one that goes wide. Curtis is going to pick this one up. Tip it outside the zone. He's going to give chase. Fermi's going to be down there with him. They waved icing off. Curtis beat him down. Curtis comes out with it. Throws it out in front. Nobody home for WMR. Hell of a play by Ryan Curtis here. WMR picks this one up. Dumps it in the zone. WMR is getting a line change. C-Tech's going to be there. Fermi throws it around the back of the net. Giving chases Garcia. Fermi dumps it up the left side. Picked off by WMR. Thrown up over to Wheatley. Puck dumped inside, all the way down. No icing call. Here comes Garcia. Puck loose by Garcia. Left out front. Wheatley has it. Couldn't get a shot off. It went just wide. Garcia throws it back to the D. Picked up D to D over to Morena. Long shot blocked away by Fermi's D. Garofalo has it. Left out again. Garcia takes a shot. It goes wide of the net. Hawk gets taken down from behind. No call coming here. Fermi's able to try to get the puck out. Kept in by WMR's defense. They throw it up. Kept back in by Garofalo. Long shot. Blocked away by the D. Puck picked up by Wheatley. Tipped out in front. Fermi's going to beat them to it. Throws it up. Kept in by WMR. That's Morena. Left over for Wheatley. Steps by one. Can't get by the other. Fermi picks this one up again inside the zone. Played off by Fermi as they're moving up the right side. Gets by the man. Inside the zone. Takes a shot. Oh, barred down. Then it went in.
Nice shot there. Nothing that Domingo can do on that one. Just a pick the top corner, bar down, and pops out. So just 23 seconds left, and that's really a backbreaker.
And the coach is arguing this because there was no call on it. Everybody continued to play. We heard the clank, but didn't look like it went inside the net.
Yeah, hard for me to tell from this distance. Even if I were a couple years younger, I might not be able to pick out the difference between the white bar and the red bar from this distance. It definitely hit a bar and popped out pretty quickly. It's just a question of, did it go to the back of the net and hit the white bar or not? Anthony Portnova having a conversation there, one of the 4 captains this year.
So with 23 seconds left, we'll find out whether this was called a goal. One of the refs didn't have it. The other one took about 10 seconds to call it.
Yeah, it seemed to react to
the other players and
Fermi bench. The teams continue to play, but the Fermi bench was calling goal.
Anthony's still pleading his case, and I don't see that it was waved off at any point.
My guess is since he's the only one there that their call on the ice truly now is a goal.
Still, as Anthony is pleading his case, trying to get some semblance of what goes on, the ref's coming out to center ice, so they're calling it a goal. So like that, it's 6-1. with 23 seconds left in the second. Puck loose. Fermi has it off the front. Picked up by Wolfer. Gets played off the puck. Picked up by Portanova. Dumps it over to Horn. Over his stick. Inside the zone. Portanova's going to give chase. Anthony's right there. Plays a man off the puck. Puck comes through to Wolfer. Dumps it down low. Portanova has it. Plays off of one. Still has it. Throws it to the D. Shot by Marina's blocked. Fermi's going to pick this one up. And that's the end of the period. So second period comes to a close. Where we started the period with a 1-0 game, we end the period with a 6-1 Fermi lead. Here we are for the start of the third period. Goalie change for WMR. Number 35, Stevie Ray Vaughn, enters the game. Eagles are trailing 6-1. Puck picked up by Garofalo. Throws it up the boards. Just a bit long for Hawk to pick up. Kept in by Garcia. He's down low. Works into the corner. Has a skate in it. Still keeping it pinned to the corner. Comes out with it. That's dumped up the boards. Fuller's got it. Throws it back in. Hits Tyler in the skate. And we'll have a face-off outside the zone. Ooh, Chris has a corn dog.
Ever tell you I set the U.S. Navy record for most corn dogs in a 12-hour span?
No, I did not know that. Face-off won by Fermi. Thrown up the boards. Back out. They pick it up. Inside WMR. Tyler's able to tip this away. He's got Wolfer. Wolfer's got one man to beat. He's inside the zone. Long shot into the body of the goalie, and he holds on.
So continuing that story, that exciting story between plays here, USS Roosevelt Dependence Day cruise out there for 12 hours off of Norfolk. I'd never tried a corn dog before.
Oh, boy. Face off to the right side of Fermi's goal. Picked up by Fermi, dumped her on the back of their net. Spins around, throws it all the way up the boards. Horns down there working against him. Tipped by C-Tech. Picked back up by Pasewicz, thrown over there, and dumped in for Wolfer. Wolfer beats the man down low, throws the puck down. Fermi picks it up. Wolfer's right there, still plays him off the boards. Still working hard. That's Horn who dumps it back down to Wolfer. Wolfer throws it back up over to Horn, over his stick. Fermi gets it. They're leaving the zone. Coming in towards Pasewicz, steps by Pasewicz, takes a shot into Stevie Ray's chest, and he holds on.
Nice job by Stevie. Able to stay in front of that shooter, not quite slide by him and make the save and get the face off.
So I figured there were some changes coming, as we discussed off air, as C-Tech was playing defense, and it looks like number 7, Phil Rudak, is in the game, playing with Cardis and Laredo. Puck tipped up off of Laredo right to the D there, blocked away by Cardis. He's outside the zone. Cardis has got some room. He's coming all the way down with it. Guy jumps out front. Puck loose. Tipped away wide by the goalie. Picked up by Phil. Shot on goal. Puck loose. Picked up by Fermi, and they're going to have a penalty coming on a trip.
And the back referee had that from this blue line. While the other referee had no call. This guy literally waited about 4 seconds after the play before he put his arm up, seeing that the other guy was swallowing the whistle on a clear penalty again.
It was a nice face-off, nice win by Cardis as he breaks it out. His shot gets deflected. Rudak had a shot on net. Laredo couldn't get to the rebound. Puck's going to get cleared here off of the face-off. It's a roller. It's coming towards Stevie Ray. Big Jimmy Garofalo is going to pick this one up. Around the back of the net, over to Fuller, back to Garofalo. Haas got pressure, one man on him. Steps it back around for the D, leaves it over for Fuller. Going to be picked up by Garofalo. Garofalo throws it up the boards all the way across, back behind Hawk. Hawk steps by one. He's looking to throw it up, has Wheatley. Wheatley loses it, picked all the way up, tipped away by the D. Picked up, dropped back in, shot goes wide as Garofalo's going to beat his man to the puck. Throws it up off of the Fermi player who's able to dump this down low. Played out behind the backside. Picked up by Garofalo. Throws it up the boards over to Tyler Garcia. Tyler steps by one. Out through the middle. Looks for a place to go. Dumps it down low. Hawk's going to pick this one up. dumped up the boards over to Fuller, who dumps it down back towards Hawk. Goes around the backside of the net. Wheatley's going to be there. Fermi's going to beat him down. Give and chases Fuller. He plays it up, leaves it, pinches it into the boards. 2 players left. Puck comes out. Played back out. Kicked by outside the zone. Pasewicz picks this up, leaves it over for Tyler. Tyler dumps it over to Paul Wheatley. Paul's inside the zone. Paul's looking to take a shot. Winds up. Blocker saved by the goalie. Fermi clears this one up the boards. Kept in by Tyler Garcia. Garcia there takes a shot into the body of the goalie and holds on.
Wheatley doing a nice job getting in front of the goaltender for a tip. Just not able to get a stick on that. So 11:51 left. WMR is going to change it up for this offensive zone draw.
Face-off shot blocked away by their own player. Picked up by Portanova. Dumps it back down low to Wolfer. Wolfer throws it out in front. Puck loose. Goes back behind the net. Out in front. Paddled by the goalie. Shot by Portanova. Blocked away. Puck moved up the zone. Fermi has it. They throw it all the way down. Domingo's going to play this. Don't know what's left on the penalty. Oh, excuse me. Stevie Ray Vaughan plays this. C-Tech's down there. Gets pushed off by the man. C-Tech throws it around the backside of the net. Sides are even. Puck comes out. Tipped over Horn's stick. Fermi places one up. C-Tech's going to dump this one back down. Man gets by Portanova. Steps by him. Pass out in front. Vaughn's right there. Sweeps the puck away. And a nice clear. Puck loose right at the blue line. Fermi has it. Steps by one. Wolfer works him off there. Stolen by Portanova. Moves up into the zone. Leaves the puck for Wolfer. Couldn't get a shot off. Wolfer gets tripped. No call coming there. Puck loose behind the back of the net. Fermi throws it up the boards. Didn't get to clear. The puck's loose. Picked up by Wolfer. Has it. Takes a shot into the pads of the goalie. Kicked out to the right side. Fermi throws it up the boards. Kept in by WMR. Throws down, but Fermi beats him to it. That was Fuller there. Fermi's got a player coming in. C-Tech's with him. Shot. Kicked away by Stevie Ray. Puck loose around the backside of the net. Picked up. Looks like it's Fuller. Throws it up the boards. Over to Rudak. Rudak couldn't get this clear. Dumped down low. Kicked out in front by Stevie Ray. Kicked in by James Garofalo. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate goal there against WMR. As Stevie able to make that first save, but unfortunately the rebound as the Fermi player is crashing the net and Garofalo going to pick him up. The puck goes off of Garofalo's skates and into the goal.
WMR dumps this one all the way down. Looks like we're seeing Ryan Nicola out there playing the left wing right now with Rudak, and I'm trying to think who is their center out there that looks like it's Cardis. Cardis is able to dump this puck down low behind the back of the net. Rudak puts a little body pressure on the man. Dumps it down. Kept in by Cardis. Finally tipped up by Fermi. Going to be picked up by Cam, who's going to dump this all the way down. Fermi's going to pick this one up. Couldn't get by Cardis. Steps through the middle. Inside the zone. Dumps it down low. Going to be picked up by Tyler Pasewicz. He goes DDD around the boards. Fermi's going to pick this one up, dump it out on the backside of the net again. Thrown up the boards. Kept in by Fermi. Steps up in front. Long shot. Loose. Shot back. Rebound again. Another rebound. Stevie does a good job as the net's moved, but he does it. Was able to pop 2 rebounds out of the way. Did a good job there.
So 9:23 left in the third. WMR with a long uphill battle here.
Looks like we have a defensive pair change, too. Number 12, Anthony Pagney, is coming out to play some D. Hawk wins a faceoff right to Wheatley. Wheatley tries to get it out. He's got it over back to Paul. Paul's on the right side. Dumps it in the zone, but Fermi's able to pick this one off and throw it all the way up the ice. Should have an icing call here.
So it looks like both coaches are really lengthening their rotations now, getting a lot of players in as they should with a lopsided score here in the third period.
Hawk's going to take this face-off left side of Fermi's goal. Face-off left in the skates, picked up by Fermi. They skate around the back of the net with it, throw it up the boards, gets a very difficult bounce, comes back out to Haku, fires one wide. Pagny dumps one back down deep as he held it in at the blue line. Pagny's looking to pinch. He does not. Good thought there. Fermi's got a player behind him. Puck in the Fermi skates, tipped up by Garcia. Over to Fermi. They're going to throw it up the boards. Fermi player has it, throws it out, leaves it for a man. He comes down low, gets by 1D. Puts that backhand shot that hits the post, dumps back over. Fermi's D's got it. They dump it down just by us inside the back of the net. Puck picked up by Garofalo. Leaving the zone. He's got some room. Gets by one Fermi player. Dumps it up. It's going to come all the way down. There'll be no icing, as they say. The Fermi player could have played that. Tyler Garcia works him down low. Fermi dumps it up the boards. Kept in by Pagny. Backhands it down in front of the net, takes a big check, but able to get it low. Shot couldn't get off. It's in Hawk skates. Backhand shot by Wheatley just goes wide. Fermi dumps it all the way down, up towards the boards, moving out from their right side. Fermi player goes down, trying to clear the zone. Couldn't get the clear. WMR couldn't keep the puck in, but Hawk's able to steal the puck, pick it up, steps by one. He's inside the zone, steps by another, looking for a shot, winds one up, it goes wide of the net. He gets his change. Giving chase, looks like it's Paul Wheatley. Puck comes up the right side, all the way over to C-Tech. He dumps it back inside the zone. Weathersfield will get their change. Fermi picks it up around the backside of the net, throws it up, got a player all the way up there, leaves it for theirs. Horn's able to break it up, but couldn't come up with the puck. Fermi steals it right up, into neutralized by one player. Player goes down, puck picked up by Wolfer, little slash here, nothing being called. Picked up by Portanova, over back to Wolfer. Up against the boards. Fermi tips this one away, plays him off the boards. Wolfer's down below the net. Fermi's still playing. Portanova's going to try to work his way up. Puck kept in, dumped down deep by Fuller. They throw back up. Fuller's going to make his pinch. Puck's able to get cleared. Giving chase coming back as Portanova. He picks this one up easily. Throws it back up the boards. Over to Fuller. Left it for Horn. Horn's got Wolfer with him. Up on the right side. Fermi's going to pick this one up. Throws it up the boards. Spun around with Portanova. Stolen by Phil. Picked up again by another Fermi player at center ice. Rudek has it. Throws it up. Gets his clear. Fermi's going to dump this one all the way down the backside of the net. Giving chases, but Sayowitz throws it all the way around over to where Rudek should be. Defense is going to beat him to it. Dump it down low. That's Fuller who takes a big check right there. Puck loose. Curtis puts it around the backside of the net. It's going to work his way through. Persayowitz plays him in off the puck. Puck caught in the goalie door. Picked back up. Laredo backhands this one up. Hits Curtis. Curtis gets his clear. Fermi regroups, throws it up the boards. Laredo steals it. Throws it back down inside the zone. It's going to give chase. Fermi throws it back out of the zone. Persayowitz dumps it inside the zone. Fermi has it. And we have a delayed. Nope. Yep, delayed offsides coming here.
So nice stretch of continuous play there. 6:04 left in the third period. Fermi up 7-1 on WMR after a very even first period. Exploded for 5 goals in the second.
Face-off picked up by Fermi off the face-off. Coming inside the zone. He's by Garofalo. He's coming down low. Throws it out in front. Tipped. It was tipped by C-Tech. And he almost put it in his own net. That would have been the second time this period.
I thought that actually went in, and they brought that one back across the line.
We aren't going to discuss that. Face-off won by Fermi. Back to their D. Spins to the side. Long shot and in the net. Long shot from the center, from their captain over there on D, and he's able to beat Stevie Ray.
Well, that may be the hockey gods smiling back on the fact that they probably pulled one out of the net 10 seconds before that.
Yeah, that's a possibility. It looked like it got redirected from one of their players, whether it hit a side or a pad or something, but Fermi's got control. Puck brought up. C-Tech's trying to make up for all of that, I think, as he's single-handedly working that way up, puts that puck out. The goalie has to play it. Portanova comes out with it, throws it out to Wolfer, whose shot goes wide. Wolfer goes to check the man, misses him totally, dumps it back in the zone by Horn. Fermi brings it inside the zone. They get by C-Tech, coming down low, round the back of the net. Fermi regroups back to their D. Steps in, takes a long shot. Paddle save away. Puck loose. Kicked away. Fermi still has it. That C-Tick was able to clear it all the way up. There'll be an icing call coming here as this one's not going to make the net. And WMR got a change.
So WMR on their heels really for the rest of that shift and get an icing with 4:59 left in the third period.
We've got Curtis, Rudak, and Nicola out for the third line. Missing a D, missing a player. Missing a player. There's a defense waiting. Somebody needs to come out.
Counting to 5 is really not supposed to be that difficult, especially in a dead whistle.
Face-off one, picked up by Nicola. Now we have another whistle. Not sure what this one's about. Rudak's going to take this face-off. Face-off won by Rudak. Pulled back out. Loose out front. Fermi has it. They get played off. Stevie Ray tips this away. Phil's got it, and Phil's got some room to work. Phil loses control of the puck. Unfortunately falls. Fermi's able to pick this up at neutral ice. They dump it up the boards. They get by one. Fuller dumps this one back in. Rudak's going to give chase. Picked up by Ryan. Gets inside the zone. Winds up for a shot. Blocked loose. It comes wide. Kept in by Fuller. Follow-up shot. Held on by the goalie as he paddles down.
Now, was Phil trying to do a spinorama in neutral ice and as a little Ovechkin spin?
I don't think so. I think the puck just got behind him. He tried to reel back to pull it back in. You know, I give Phil some credit, who spent a good part of this year on the IR with a broken collarbone. He just came back 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Phil was a very effective player for him last year. Good energy guy, and definitely nice to see him back out there.
Face-off won by Tyler. He's got it over there. Shot gets blocked into the netting outside the stadium, and we'll have a face-off to the right side.
So 4:19 left in the third period.
Face-off one over to WMR. Right back to C-Tech, who dumps it back down to Tyler. Oh, pass out in front. Couldn't get there. Wheatley has it now. Couldn't step by one. Stolen away again by Paul, but looks like Fermi's able to pick this one up. Trying to clear the zone. Hawks putting pressure on. Tyler's able to keep the puck in. Over towards Wheatley. Puck still loose out in front. It's in a body of players. Wheatley still working on it. Puck comes all the way out to Anthony Pagney. Pagney's got one player on him. Pagney fans on the puck. Fermi player steals it, and the shot goes wide. Pagney backhands it around, gets caught in a Zamboni door, picked up by Tyler Garcia. Puck loose out in front, over towards Stevie Ray. He's going to hold on to this one so he can get a face-off and a change there.
Anthony Pagney, again, hasn't seen an awful lot of ice time in recent games. Good to see him out there. And let's see who we're going to bring out this time. Looks like we got James and Tyler Pasewicz back on D. And one of the regular lines out there. Portnova takes the draw.
Picked up dumper on the backside. Big Jimmy throws it up the boards. Horn's able to tip it by the player. Can't beat Fermi down there. Horn's going to give chase, so as Fermi has it, dumps it all the way around. Just out of the reach of Wolfer. Played by Pasewicz coming through. Puck comes all the way back to Portnova. Throws it up off the boards. Outside the zone. Fermi's going to regroup it back to their D. Fermi throws it up the boards. Indirect pass. Picked back up. That's Horn who has it. Throws it over to Wolfer. Off of his stick. All the way down. Fermi's going to pick this one up. Throws it around the boards. To be kept in by Garofalo. Dumped back down low. Fermi tries to throw it up. Garofalo keeps it back in. Throws a shot that's blocked by the offenseman. Kept back out. Garofalo dumps that one back in. Fermi has the puck around the backside of the net. Thrown all the way around the boards. Puck loose out in front. Over to, looks like it's Wolford. Then in the skates of Rudak. Couldn't get a shot off. Fermi tips it away. Rudak did a good job at back checking. Was able to tip the puck off the stick. Shot goes wide of the net. Fermi's D's going to pick this one up. They're going to dump it down low. Puck loose, pinned in there. Rudak's got it. He's got some time and some room. Throws it up the boards. Doesn't look, needs to stop and look there. Fermi's D's going to wind up. A shot's going to go wide of the net. This puck's going to clear the zone. Fermi's going to pick this one up. They dump it down for one of their wingers. They're inside the zone. Gets by Big Jimmy, but shot goes wide of the net. Puck thrown up the boards over towards Laredo. It's going to get his clear. Fermi's going to pick this one up. Throws it back up over towards Fuller. Don't know why he's going that far down and back with no pressure. Rudak has it, tips it loose. Fermi's able to skate by him with it. Inside the zone, weak shot gets blocked away by Fuller. Curtis is down there, works it up the boards. Loses his footing. Fermi player picks it up. It's in Laredo skates. He tries to throw it up to Curtis. Fermi steals it, steps out in front. Good job by Garofalo. Puck's still loose now. Fermi's going to go back and regroup to their D. They dump it down low. Garofalo has it, throws it up the boards, off of Rudak. Couldn't do anything with it. Fermi player works his way through. That's Ryan Curtis who throws it up. Fermi's going to beat him down. Giving chase is Curtis and Laredo. Fermi comes around the backside of net, throws it up the boards. It comes out. Looks like that's Garcia that throws a shot on net that kicks wide. Laredo's going to play this, takes a check as he dumps it around the back towards for Curtis. Curtis tries to throw it around the backside. He's up in the corner now, pinned to that corner. Puck comes loose. Fermi has it, lays it out in front. Nobody there to pick up that Fermi errant pass. Puck gets through. Fuller takes out the referee coming through. Fermi takes a shot. Glove saved by Stevie Ray. Kicks to the right side. Big shot put in by Pagny. Fermi throws it out in front. That's Curtis who blocks it away. Picked back up. Pagny's there. Kicked away by Curtis. Puck loose. That third line's trying to get a change to finally get the puck out of the zone. Give and chase. Looks like 28 seconds left. Fermi has a puck. Man hasn't cleared. Finally gets it clear. Picked up by Pagny. Throws it up the boards. Too far for Tyler Garcia. Fermi goalie's going to leave this one. WMR's got 13 seconds left in the game. Hawk picks it up. Steps by one. Gets held a little bit down there. Still works his way off. Puck comes up the boards. Gets by C-Tech. Hits another Fermi player. They've got Garofalo there. High shot that goes wide. The puck kicks out. And that's going to end the game. Well, tonight we got to see some players that haven't got to see ice, and I'll say since ever, since the Jamboree, really. And that's all attributed to Fermi jumping on the penalties that WMR had today.
Yeah, and I'd say, encouraging things out of the first period when really an even game and looked like if we got a break here or there, easily could have ended that period with a tie or lead. But you're right, once we got into the penalty box and they popped in a couple power play goals, really seemed to break their spirit to a certain extent and really just weren't in the game from there.
I see some adjustments that they were making, and I think some of the changes on that third line helped them give them some speed there because, they were consistently putting pressure on, and they got a goal for it.
Yeah, and again, you're not gonna win a lot of games if you only score one goal or two goals in high school, and they really do have to figure something out up front to get a little bit more production.
Well, for myself, Chris Hawk, and our cameraman Nick Laredo, we'll see you on Saturday for our next Eagles hockey game.